As you can see, it snowed, and I'm kind of hoping that I can get up on this road far enough to get to the dirt, but I will turn around in a heartbeat if there's any frost or too much ice and slushy stuff on the road, that's for sure. We don't need to go down. Being the incessant tweaker that I am on this bike, I of course decided to play with the fuel settings again. And as you might recall, I did an exhaust modification, opened it up some, that allowed me to richen the settings up. And then shortly after that, the weather got very cold, and suddenly the bike ran different, and at the same time I opened up the airbox a little more, and I think I mistakenly took the difference in performance for a sign that maybe it was too rich, and so I leaned it out, and now I find that that wasn't the case, that I was wrong. And so I richened it back up, and now I am at the full stage 1 mods. I may have to turn around. Yep. There we go. Yeah, that's suddenly pretty slippy, and it'll only get worse because this road climbs quite a bit before it hits the dirt. So that answers the question, can I get to the dirt road and the snow? No, that's the answer. Like I was saying, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I'm at the full stage 1 mods fuel settings for this bike, the CRF250L, and the first 3 settings on the EJK controller then that I'm running with now are 3, 3, and 6, in case you're interested. But I did notice that most definitely I was running lean. I was getting typical lean symptoms, you know. I was getting, you know, lean surge was making an appearance. And no, that's not a very fit Russian guy. That's, you know, the surge that happens when your bike is running a little lean at steady throttle and, you know, kind of surges. Anyway, that and a few other signs of running lean. So I had to admit that I was wrong in my adjustments before when I thought it was running rich. So I set it back up, and right away the surge disappeared and the bike runs great. I pity the people who follow my videos, and maybe they've got the same bike and they say, well, oh yeah, well he did this, let's try that, you know. I mean, it's on YouTube, he must know what he's doing. Surprise. Well, if you learn anything from my videos regarding the bike, probably it's not got to do with the technical stuff as much as it has to do with the philosophy of just playing with it, you know? Make your own decisions, have fun, tweak this, modify that. With most things you can always reverse what you've done, right? So what do you people think about the Black Friday and all these sales? You know, Black Friday is coming up, right? And I don't even follow like when these things are. It's just I see the advertisements on TV, and I think to myself, you know, geez, isn't it overboard? I mean, they call it Black Friday. It should be on a Friday. Am I right? I mean, not on a Wednesday, a Thursday. It shouldn't be Black Friday week. Like, I think it's pretty dumb when they do that. They kind of ruin the impact of what could be, you know, an exciting day to get some bargains. When suddenly it's all week long and you know damn well that you can get any bargain you want. There's no rush. You don't have to make quick decisions and stuff. I think that it's kind of silly. to watch it here. Well, the weather is really fantastic right now. I think it's, I don't know what it is up at this height, but down in town it is, I think, 5 degrees centigrade. That's pretty awesome, eh? I mean, we've had, you know, below zero weather for the last week and a half or so, maybe 2 weeks. So this is nice to get. Is anyone out there familiar with Austin Vince and Lois Price? Lois is the the woman who has ridden all over the world on her small dual sport motorcycle, and like long trips, you know, clear through Africa and so forth. Very exciting stuff, and she's done a couple books. I think I've mentioned them and her before. Definitely check out her books. Lois on the Loose and Red Tape and White Knuckles is the other one. But anyway, I was going to say, does anyone know Austin Vince? Austin Vince is Lois's husband, and Lois and Austin live on a barge in a canal in London, England, and they're both adventurers. Austin is famous for world adventure on motorcycle and creating lots of good films on that type of subject. Anyway, he created this short little YouTube film, that he put on YouTube, and I'll share it with you. I'll share it with you here. I'll put it right up here, and it's really worth watching. He narrates it, and it's filmed on a little trip that him and some mates took to Spain, and he narrates it in poetic verse, and it's really just about the basics of and the joy of riding a small dual sport bike like this in some pretty awesome places. So check it out. It's really great. I think you'll like it. To me, it really sums up the spirit of this. You know, what riding's really all about, at least to me. I want to go down here because I want to go to a Army surplus store, war surplus store, and see if I can find myself something that'll serve as a tail bag for the bike, because the tail bag that I have, the MotoCentric bag, it is failing, and it's the second one I've had. Really annoys me. They replaced the first one, you know, but then like, you got to ship it back, eh? So I've paid for the darn thing twice over in that way. So I'm not shipping this one back. It's only like 4 or 5 months old, and the zippers, they fail. That's what happens. So I'm sure that there's a inexpensive alternative that I can do. Rig up. You know, something like a backpack. Or a bag of some sort. We'll see. Army surplus. I used to work at a Army surplus store when I was very young. Just got out of school. And it was one of those really well-stocked ones. You know, they had all the old Mauser rifles and pistols and you name it. It was really cool. Well, I didn't see anything in there. Not what I was looking for, at least. Did see some awesome U.S. Navy wool jackets, coats. You know, the double-breasted blue, what do you call them, pea coats, pea jackets, I'm not sure. Really, really nice ones. Very heavy, made in the USA, not made in China. Love to get one of them. but did not find a bag. Well, I'd say that's it for today. Gonna head on home, see what I got on the video, and do some other things. So you guys and girls, you have an awesome day, eh? And be sure to ride safe and have a lot of fun.